Hi guys, welcome back for a new UX snack. So as I mentioned in my last video, I had applied and also had my first interview with Kraken, which is a cryptocurrency exchange. I'm really pumped about this opportunity because it combines not only my background in marketing, but also asks for UX design work. So as I mentioned in the last video, I think it's really important for the success of the Kraken app to have a really fast and easy UI. And so after my first interview, I actually had the chance to observe a user making a trade. It was actually their first time on Kraken's website because their mobile app isn't out yet. Unfortunately, it wasn't as easy or intuitive as one might hope. So here are the 3 things that I observed. 1. The user thought he inputted information in all the fields but wasn't able to submit the final trade. 2. The user tried several times following the same user flow, but was still not able to submit the trade. And finally, 3. The user became frustrated as he was not given any information as to what was not correct. So this got me thinking a lot about education for all apps. Yes, a lot of this can be solved through the onboarding process for most new apps, but I think it needs to go one step further for apps where there is a lot of interaction, such as processing a transaction on the Kraken exchange or even through the Western Union app. During my time at Western Union, I remember helping a user use our app for the very first time. Her grandmother was desperately in need of some money, and she went through the whole process, she filled everything out, and she couldn't complete the transaction, and there was no indication as to why. So she was already stressed, she was really frustrated with the process, and in the end, she ended up abandoning the whole effort. I think education, particularly when filling in input fields and specifically when you're working with financial apps, comes in 2 main forms. There are best practices for mobile form design to aid the user in understanding what is required data, examples of what the input should look like, and how to show them when an input has been filled out incorrectly. I found a really detailed article that I found super helpful. It's on Mobile Form UX, and I will be sure to link it below. But I think what is even more important is providing some sort of a tutorial up front, especially for new users, that can show them how to fill out more complicated forms, like what you would see on a cryptocurrency exchange app. Here's an example of an exchange that highlights different parts of a trade, but I would recommend a video format that is short, with step-by-step directions that pops up prior to making a first trade on the app. When the second highest reason for abandoning a transaction is too long or too complicated checkout processes, I don't think companies such as Kraken can afford to not provide this type of additional support. Okay, so that is all for my plug today on UI tutorial videos. Be sure to stay tuned for more UX snacks.